those music pieces always warm things up on a cold Sunday, as we're experiencing here in Landover. A wet day, and it looks like Tony Romo is going to head back out there. Fantasy update, you can check in at foxsports.com on MSN or NFL.com. The Cowboys will start this second half with the football, and Romo will go back to work.
I'm a little surprised by that decision to bring him back. I guess they're going to see if maybe he can get a little something going. And again, I mean, you go back to the fact that he's one completion shy of setting the all-time single season record in franchise history. But we did see him leave the field, and to what extent that injury is, obviously not much, but you just kind of wonder how important that record really is.
Yeah, I mean, that record, that's not like a touchdown pass record or yardage record. It's a completion record.
Yeah, and I can say it objectively because I don't hold the record right now.
Belongs to Danny White. This one on a hop is taken by Miles Austin, who can't make the 25. Let's go down to the field and Pam Oliver.
Hey there, Joe. Washington defensive coordinator Greg Williams met each and every Redskin as they left the field and reminded them we have got to finish these guys off. Joe Gibbs, a lot more technical in his comments to me. He said it's going to be about path protection, getting more protection and more time for Todd Collins in the pocket. Meantime, Wade Phillips told me we're still in this to win it. He's going to give his starters one more series before he pulls the plug on them. Back to you.
All right, Pam, so here we go, and a couple things it brings up with regard to the Dallas Cowboys and specifically Tony Romo. There's a completion to Witten. Now the single season completion record belongs to Tony Romo as he completes his 7th pass of the day. He had been tied with Danny White. That's now completion number 335, which is a Cowboy record. But we said it briefly in the first half. How many chances are you willing to expose your franchise quarterback to Greg Williams and this very good right now Washington defense as you try and stay healthy going into the playoffs? Julius Jones has not had an impact today, and that's why at the end of the first half, when they got the offside penalty against Washington, they decided not to go for a 54-yard field goal. Okay, you can quarrel with that or not, but then to stand Romo back there in a Hail Mary situation with a defense coming at him while he's trying to buy time and throw it into the end zone, I think is a little bit too risky at this point with nothing to play for today. Came away wincing, but he's back out there now, 2nd and 8. Over the middle, that ball's batted down. Anthony Montgomery was in there for the Washington Redskins. And with Kedrick Golston, one of the big defensive tackles as well. They do a good job of keeping bodies off their smallish middle linebacker, London Fletcher.
Well, and those inside guys have really played well here as of late, and Montgomery is one of those guys. I mean, for someone who is a rookie, you know, it took him a little while to really become a pro and learn what it was about to be able to compete and play at a high level, but he has learned, and he's done a very good job this season for him.
Third down and 8. Romo steps up, and that is dropped by Austin. He had a touchdown staring him in the face. He had good position on the defenders. 2 of them were behind him, and he dropped it.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, this was a touchdown. Good move right there at the top against Fred Smoot, and because of safety, LaRon Landry overplayed it. You know, if he's able to make that catch, there was nobody else. It's a walk-in for a touchdown.
Does not have a touchdown this season, only 4